All right, Daniel, are you ready to talk about, according to IMDb, the worst episode in Survivor history?
Yeah, I saw that. It took the spot of the Survivor 41 premiere. Is that right?
That's right. We dropped the four, kept the one, and IMDb said lowest episode ever.
Come
And then
on
this episode
in.
came out.
Uh,
Although I
uh,
think that episode we didn't switch it yet. I think we let the episode go by, and then the next episode, Ricard was like, actually, remember the last episode and I didn't say anything? Actually, I do want to say something.
no, I think it's that episode. I think it's like
It
later.
could be. I just wanted to
Yeah,
bring that up,
he like
honestly.
asks them at the beginning, and then later on, Ricard is like, "Hey,
I
listen,
honestly just wanted to mention it.
that's fine. I mean, that is a bad episode. I did stop watching Survivor for years after that.
But that's only a
I mean,
4.8.
it has
This is
nothing
a
to do with the
4.0.
drop the four, keep the one, or the come on in. It was just that the show seemed bad now. I'm back in. I've caught up. I watched this recent episode of Survivor. My parents are watching this season with me. It was a little embarrassing. I
Do
during
they
the Zach.
know ZB?
No, they never heard of him.
No.
So I was talking shit during the Zach Brown segment out loud, and my dad was like, "If you want to fast forward it, you can." And I really almost did. It is that it might be like the most insufferable 10, 12 minutes of Survivor in the history of the show. I can't blame IMDb for downvoting this one, even though there was a lot in this episode I really liked.
There were some things I really liked. I feel like I thought we were in for a bad episode when we started it and we were having our second talent show of the season.
Oh, we already did that.
Not exactly, but in the first episode, remember Kyle has his buff on around us. They're having
That
like a
that was a
fashion show.
that was a fashion
Same
show. This
thing. I
is a
mean,
talent show. That is not the same thing.
it's not, I wouldn't say in real life that's the same thing, but when you get the segment twice on Survivor, they
I
feel the
guess.
same to me.
Now, did Charlie have a talent? Did
Thank you for, I was going to bring that up as well. He seemed to just join in on Jonathan's talent.
I feel like we probably cut Charlie's talent.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But
He was probably like, I can name every Taylor Swift song. And we're like, you did
yeah,
that
yeah,
once. You already did that. There's a whole
right,
season
right.
where you
We
did
we
that.
already know. We're like, come on with something new.
Yeah.
Maybe he sung a Taylor Swift song and they couldn't get the rights to it.
I can do all too well. 10-minute version.
Yeah, he did all the lyrics to All Too Well 10-minute
I could see
version.
it.
Yeah.
Should he have come in this season as Charles or Chuck? A different
No,
name. No,
no.
Charlie's fine.
Charlie's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, he did like their talents were like what?
I'll help Jonathan. That was his talent.
Rizzo did a
He's
Mickey
Mickey.
Mouse impression.
Pretty
That
good.
was
I didn't know he could
great,
do that.
great stuff. Uh, and Camilla's right. You don't really hear Mickey Mouse anymore.
I feel like it's an impression people do.
Okay.
But also, I want to say maybe this is maybe a point for Survivor 49 being good. We didn't have a single talent show. We went all 49. I didn't know Rizzo could even do the Mickey Mouse. We're 4 episodes in and he's already breaking out the Mickey Mouse. They're so bored. Honestly,
Yeah.
maybe 49 was pretty good.
No, this is better than 49.
It also made me
Uh,
think all those talented people that we just don't know their talent because we never got the talent show. Like
oh,
if
so
Rizzo wasn't
you
on
want to
50, we would have never
see
known.
a talent show every season?
Oh shit, maybe I'm arguing for the talent show every season.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're right.
All right. So what was it? Jonathan did a little stunt show, which Charlie honed in on,
And then
and
Rick Devens
horned in
tried to
on.
juggle.
Right. He didn't do great.
He did all right. It was more
I
than I
mean,
could thought. He started out, I was like, "Whoa, Rick Devens, you could juggle!" Oh, and then by
he
the time I
juggled
finished
for
that
like
sentence, he
two
dropped them.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right though.
I mean, that's not going to survive in the circus.
No, but he's not trying to be. He's trying to win this little talent show on Survivor, not actually join a circus. Have
I
we ever
guess
had a
so.
circus person on Survivor?
Sure. Fire dancer Courtney.
It doesn't really count.
I bet
Was that?
she.
I feel like that was just a hobby she did, or was there she a
I think
professional?
that was her job.
Really? That's
Yeah.
probably why she had that shitty apartment.
Hey, fuck off,
It's better than me.
Shane.
Yeah, shade. So, but yeah, what a bad episode. I did watch the episode again,
You
and
did.
I kept track of the Zach Brown segment. So it's starts at 28 minutes and 5 seconds and lasts over 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes and 40 seconds of the version with no commercials. So with the version that I and the rest of us watched live, you probably double that with. I don't know how you would do
Yeah,
that, but probably
yeah.
say we spent 20 minutes on Zach Brown.
It did seem to go on forever. So you get Zach Brown. First of all, Jeff introducing him, and then the cast musing on how much they love Zach Brown and how much he's meant to them in their lives.
But we only had to focus on a few people because only a few were fans.
D,
So like
big
17
fan.
people, we don't even know if they know him.
Well, like I don't really like Zach Brown band. I understand is like really famous. Jeff gave you the stats. He sold out
More than I
Fenway
thought.
Park or whatever
He's like
a
the
bunch of
most
times.
person to sell it out, they said. Why
Yeah,
is he
but
so big at Fenway? Or why does he go there so much? I guess because he sells it out.
well, there's a lot of racists in Boston.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, I didn't put that together.
Yeah.
It's a good
Uh,
call.
um, I don't know. To me, I don't know the guy. Like I know of him. Zach Brown band, like that's a famous thing. But then
You
when
got to
they
be
got,
selfish to be the Zach Brown band. Like the whole band is just your name.
I don't know, like Ben Folds 5. That like the craziest thing to
But it's
me
not the
is
Ben Folds band. It's at least the Ben Folds 5. Like that's at least like more inclusive, I think.
it's always crazy to me though that like Ben Folds 5, like they put out 3 records and then they broke up and Ben Folds went solo. Like he couldn't even take it. Like I
No.
don't I even though my name's the band, I can't, I don't want these other people.
Damn.
Yeah. Um
Is he better solo?
it's just exactly the same.
Are all the songs I know of him just him solo? He just uses the name?
Mm, I don't know, what songs do you know of him?
Like two songs?
You know, like Brick, right?
Yeah, and another one.
The yeah, that's the 5.
Okay.
Um well anyway, fucking so he comes out, they like I so when they went to the reward and they had a little radio that was playing the chicken fried song,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's the only Zach Brown song I know.
Mm-hmm.
And
See, that's what I would think.
Christian referenced it, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the only one he knows too.
But Jeff did too. He's like, he likes his chicken fried. He
Yeah.
likes cold beer on a Friday night. Jeff is out of his mind.
I mean, if we're
We didn't mention last week his
that,
rap. We weren't here last week.
I know. Well, sorry. Yeah, I was in the hospital. But if all we could do with a dude is reference one song, isn't he just a one hit wonder?
But he sang a different song. When he got there, he sang this other song, Colder Weather, which I did know when he started singing it. I was like, oh, okay, I've definitely heard this before, but I did not know that was him. And in my mind, he kind of is a one hit wonder, but then he started singing that other song, and I was like, oh, I do know this song.
But then they were like, you could play whatever you want, and he was like, here's a new one.
Right.
So what are we just like promoting the new Zach Brown record on Survivor?
A little bit.
It's like when you like someone goes on a talk show.
Yeah. But this is more of an adventure for him. Sounded more enticing. And more enticing.
I was gonna help you out with that one. Yeah, so I mean, then we saw him spearfishing.
With a bazooka.
Yeah,
Took a freaking harpoon gun into the ocean. I thought he was gonna do it with the Hawaiian sling.
and we got a whole segment about how being underwater makes him feel small in a great way. And because Zach Brown, he's getting mobbed all day, every day by all the Zach Brown fans on the street. So being underwater,
I mean, he might be.
that makes him feel little.
It was crazy that D was such a big fan. If I could pick one person on the cast to be a fan of me, it would probably be D. So the fact
Oh
for him to
my
show up
god.
and D is the one like, oh my God, Zach Brown, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Did you hate this episode so much because you're jealous of that?
Not at all.
Okay.
I thought it was cool to see D be excited because D to me is like too cool for school. She's a little bit like Savannah in that way, where she's like a cool girl. So to see her
Right.
kind of like be not cool for a second, I kind of liked.
You know, I was trying to come up with all the people that have left so far last night. Or
Yeah,
I
it's
mean
not that
for
hard.
I couldn't think of Savannah.
Oh, Savannah, we got Jenna and
Yeah.
Kyle, Savannah and
I
Q.
already forgot Savannah.
That's terrible. You remember Kyle?
Yeah, I remembered Kyle.
Good.
Um anyway, D yeah, she spent half the episode just with like sand on her face crying.
Mm-hmm. It was very weird. She even said like, I listen to him home and I cry.
He changed my life.
I don't know how much of that was like, oh, I love Olive Garden. It's my favorite restaurant of all time. Like when they hype up the reward.
I don't know. I was skeptical, but then she was crying back at camp. You
No, it
know,
seemed genuine.
I don't think Sandra was crying over Applebee's.
Yeah. That one lady was though, Liz, a few years
Oh,
ago.
we got a flashback of her
We
in this
did. Charlie.
episode.
Charlie
Yeah,
shouted
Charlie
out
referenced her by her full name.
Liz Wilcox. I'm
Yeah,
pissed.
who knows that?
That's pretty. I think people know that.
I guess people that were like paying attention during that season.
Hmm.
All right.
For sure.
But yeah, Liz Wilcox apparently.
Hmm.
She was pissed.
She
I
was.
mean,
Yeah.
I like that. I that sequence where she says that is very funny. So
Of course it
I
is.
was
It's
fine
a
with
good
that
season.
flashback. Yeah.
46. Third best of the new era. So here we go. We're gonna talk about some of these people. Did anything I guess that's it with Zach Brown. I don't really have much else to say on that. It was not very fun.
You know, he did like a little make a wish concert for them. And
Hmm.
you know, they got to sit in hammocks and on like beanbag chairs or whatever and watch a Zach Brown concert. It like to me, the Zach Brown concert, it felt like I'm at a frat party and it's like late at night and one of the football players picks up a guitar and just like starts playing it and everyone's there.
All right.
Yeah.
But this guy is a famous celebrity.
Right,
Zach
right.
Brown.
But he's like he doesn't seem like a musician. He's like this big tatted up tough guy.
That's the thing. I think that that he's one. It might be one of those people who enjoys.
Cold beer on a Friday night.
Well, he enjoys that. But like he's like an actor who like enjoys the lifestyle of being
Actor?
an actor rather than
Oh,
like actually he's not like an actual actor. Might be one of those types.
right, right,
He like
right.
enjoys the lifestyle of being a famous singer, but he's not actually doesn't actually put out a lot of great music.
Is he an artist?
I don't probably know.
Like he says
I mean,
like
colder weather makes people cry.
there's one point, yeah, where he says like I'm just trying to make people have fun or whatever it is I'm trying to achieve in that song. Like he was
Really?
like
He didn't even
he
know.
like he remembered that like not all of his songs are about just like chilling and having fun. Like he has written some ballads.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems like a weird guy,
He doesn't seem like a weird guy. He seems like a really normal guy.
but
He
with
seems
some
like
weird motives.
every fucking guy.
I'd like to know more about what's going on. Is he married?
I
Is there a
don't know.
Mrs. Zach Brown?
Yeah, yeah. I think he mentioned his kids, maybe.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I watched the show with my kid. I hated that. Jeff's like, tell us how big a fan you are. How many
yeah,
seasons have you watched? What's your
I've seen
favorite?
every season.
I binge it with my kids. You know, people say
Yeah.
binge in like a normal conversation. I feel like that's like a Twitter thing. I don't know.
No, you can say binge.
You can
Yeah, yeah.
like binge watching.
Yeah, I've said binge watch in
Okay.
real life. But I mean, can I talk more about Zach Brown?
What else you got to say about Zach Brown?
I don't want to talk about anybody else.
Oh,
I'm like Survivor.
okay.
I don't have
Yeah.
any interest in the rest of the cast. I only want to talk about Zach Brown.
I feel like we covered it though.
One of his tattoos on his back goes up too high. You can see it like on his neck, and that was distracting.
Well, it's probably a lot of different tattoos.
Yeah, tons of
He
tats.
seemed like he was tatted up
Yeah, but
all over.
it didn't feel like there was any rhyme or reason to them. It was like he went to the tattoo shop and he was just like, "Tap me up.
And they were like,
Do
look at
you
this
what do you want?"
catalog. He was like,
Yeah,
surprise me.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So he is interesting, is what you're saying.
Fascinating fellow.
Yeah.
Also, if I was thinking like at one point he's like, I want it to be part of my favorite show. You know, it was the best thing for me. I want it to be part of this season, and I'm like, so play.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that too. Yeah. Mike White's out there. This is the episode where we literally lose Mike White. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I want to be out there.
Mike White's a little dork, and
Hey, he's muscular.
he's done it twice. And so what? Zach Brown, he can't play Survivor. He's too
Hmm.
big a pussy.
Although, I think when you combine, no, Mike White played the full 39-day version. Never mind.
Yeah.
See, he'd be the person we need to ask some of these people. How does the 39-day game compare to this 26-day game? I'm not sure
Well,
anybody's asked those questions yet.
got voted out pretty fast in the 26-day version.
But he's getting to experience like the no food aspect of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting like day 8 or 9 or 10 or so. I don't know what day we're on. But all right, so we'll start. You talk about
Eight
it?
or nine. I know. And that was part of it too. We're only on like day 8 or 9 or 10. And they're talking like my my mom was trying to justify the Zach Brown segment at one point.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched this with my parents, gang. And she said uh well, they haven't heard any music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's been a week. I can live
They're
without
just in
music for a
Ponderosa with
week.
their iPod,
Yeah.
listening to Nicki Minaj.
Is that what they're listening to?
That's what you'd be listening to.
Hell no. Not
Starships. You love starships.
I know, but I can't abide her Trump nonsense.
Oh shit. But
Yeah.
Super Bass, I can never get enough Super Bass.
Oh, I like Starships more than Super Bass.
You're out of your mind. Is what you are. That's probably her best song. No, her best song is that Drake song. What's it called?
her
Make me
best
proud.
her best song is her verse on fucking Monster by Kanye West. That's her best thing ever. She
Besides
never
Make Me
topped it.
Proud with Drake.
Mm.
So we'll go to the Teal Tribe. All right, you like
There's a
that?
teal tribe.
Yep. Kalo, Kele. So we go. We got Aubrey. We had a lot of stuff on Aubrey. She went looking for an idol.
Yeah.
Genevieve caught her, and then
I
Genevieve
have an
found the
idol up
idol.
and I want another one.
Hell yeah! And then Genevieve turned around, and Aubrey made like a nasty face, like I
Yeah.
hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like that's Aubrey's perpetual state of being is
a little bit. She reminds me of like my stepsister when she was 6.
Oh, okay.
Fucking annoying.
Um so yeah, Aubrey's out there not getting along with everybody. That's Aubrey in every season. Every season Aubrey is just I don't get along with my tribe.
That's why I didn't really see what we had to gain from bringing Aubrey back.
Well, I don't really either. I'm someone who really liked Aubrey. I was very pro bringing Aubrey back after Go Wrong,
Oh,
even after
definitely.
Game Changers. I was like, all right, we give her a third shot. 4
What was her? What are her shots? What were her seasons?
well, she came back in Game Changers, and then she came back again in that season where there were like 3 people. It was like her
Ah,
and
thank you.
Joe and someone else.
Her, Joe, Kelly Wentworth, David Wright. Yeah,
God, I can't imagine a less interesting cast of returnees.
that's tough. Is that Edge of Extinction? No,
That's
that's
got to be the
yeah, that's
worst
Edge of
of
Extinction.
those seasons. Like when we only bring back a couple, because like
Oh, for sure.
there was the Stephanie, Bobby, John. Sure, let's do it. Their whole tribe went home.
That's second worst.
Then there's Rob and Russell. Great. Then there's
South Pacific.
yeah,
Awesome.
Coach and Ozzy. Fine.
Philippines.
There's Philippines. Yeah,
Best.
the injured people. All right. Then
Do
there's
that
like
again.
Blood versus Water, where like half the cast.
Oh, we're counting those. We count Micronesia then. That's the best season ever.
Yeah,
probably.
Karen Ramon. Like that is so uninteresting. What season is that?
It's
Heroes,
Edge of
Healers,
Extinction.
Hustlers. Oh, Edge of Extinction.
Because that's the one where Chris Underwood gets voted out and then comes back and wins.
Oh my! Is that the worst season of Survivor? The
next one's bad too. Island of the Idols.
Island of the Isles is bad. Who won that?
Tommy Sheehan, the redhead guy who was on the challenge. He's a teacher.
I'm kind of more okay with that. I think Edge of Extinction is the worst season of Survivor pre 41.
I don't know. It's got like Victoria. I'd rather watch that than Thailand.
Does it have that's Victoria's season?
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd rather watch that than Thailand. I like when Ted is like, I am
140% in love with my wife or whatever. No, he said 100. What do you say? Like 90 to 100%? What is he saying? He says something like a range.
Yeah.
Percent happy with my wife or whatever.
I am 90 to 95% happy with the wife that I've got. Yeah.
With the wife that I've got. Yeah, that is great. We gotta watch a whole season for that moment.
No, you also have Rob with a skateboard, Rob with two B's.
Oh, doesn't he try to like kill
yeah,
the guy that gets second place?
He chokes Clay out on the challenge.
That's fun.
There's some listen, Thailand, you're right, is like a contender for worst, but
Worlds Apart, could that be?
Worlds Apart was definitely my least favorite for a few years.
Yeah. Even like the people you like Shireen, I don't really care about.
But Jen Brown,
Haley Ford. I like Joe that season. Even Mike, I like Mike that season. Carolyn.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some but it's just I don't know. It's kind of an unlikable cast. I kind of only like Jen Brown and Shireen.
Yeah, we've never done that, like officially ranked all the seasons. I don't think that could be fun. After
Should we
this,
do
I think
that?
after this season, we should do it.
But
This
should
will
we
be season 50.
Should we do it as a top 25 or should we do it just all of them?
Well, I think we top 25, bottom 25. There'll be a perfect number,
Oh, you're right.
and then we can make a consensus of both of them.
I love that.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
So that's it from Aubrey. No, barely any Chrissy. No Chrissy this week, really.
Who cares?
She was the one doing the challenge, being like, "It's what was the word?
Celebration.
Celebration." Camilla was awesome though. Camilla is like the best challenged like puzzle person ever.
Okay.
I'm so
crazy.
impressed by Camilla. She was just like, guys, celebration. She just knows it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, not much Coach, but he had this one line that I thought was pretty weird. I didn't know this was a Southern thing, but he says, as we say in the South, in Tennessee, damn, this feels good. I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
was.
that was. That was an odd moment. I don't even think of Coach as being from the South.
Yeah, where I didn't know when he said that, I was like, where do I think Coach is from? I don't associate him with any. I associate him with Exile Island.
I think I thought he lived in California.
That's possible. I might have thought that, or like
Yeah.
Arizona, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, he's a resident of Exile, though. Colby, though, we already talked about this. When Colby says he has a confessional, this Zach Brown concert has made me want to play the game full tilt.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this off air, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like I really popped for him saying full tilt.
It was very exciting.
Yeah. But it was just another fucking confessional about Zach Brown.
They're all just trying to sell it. Like, this is the best ever, best reward of all time.
Yeah.
Joe says it. Coach says it.
I love the Kolbster, but like, I don't care about his thoughts on Zach Brown. Like, to me,
he might have been a fan, actually.
I'm sure he was. Like, he's a Texas boy, but like, I don't want to be reminded of that.
Yeah.
That
he loves Texas? That's one of my favorite things about him.
No, just that, like, I don't know. Probably a Trump voter.
Probably, but even if it was confirmed to me, I don't think I would care. I would just get over it.
I think I could too.
Like it's Colby. I think I know at this point. It
No.
doesn't even bother me. I mean, whatever.
I,
Uh,
I have gotten over it with Stephanie. I don't care.
I haven't, and I'm not even Jewish. When I see her, I'm like, it honestly bothers me.
You're not even Jewish. What, that she's anti-Semitic?
Yeah, that I think that's freaking crazy.
I don't think she actually is anti-Semitic. I
She
think
got on a live and was like, Eliza, you're fucking Jewish as fuck. I fucking hate you. Like what? Why even bring that up if you're not?
well, I don't know. I could forgive Stephanie LaGrossa.
All right, if you do, then I do. What do I care?
Yeah.
So Genevieve finds
I praised Stephanie LaGrossa and Kanye West on this podcast.
you're
I'm a
back on Kanye's
self-hating
side.
Jew. No, I'm not. I just like that Nicki Minaj verse on that one song.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
When's the last time he put out new music?
He's
Since
got one
everything?
coming. No, he's got one coming out. Like soonish.
Hmm.
I think the date keeps getting pushed back. He's always working on his shit until the very end. But yeah, he's got
Good for him.
a new record called Bully,
All right.
and that's why he apologized to the Jewish community. He needs us.
Really?
Yeah,
He's like, they got all the money. I gotta make sure they buy my album.
yeah.
That's funny. So Genevieve finds her second Billie Eilish boomerang idol. Pretty amazing stuff by
She
Genevieve.
seemed disappointed.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like, oh, I found another thing. Send it to someone else. Oh fuck.
it was like the least effusive idol find I've ever seen on Survivor.
But she did like Dragon Slayer. She did like a cool
Yeah,
Dragon Slayer move, which I really enjoyed.
who'd she send it to? Rizzo?
She sent it to Rizzo. Should she? There's my question. Should she have sent it to Ozzy? Sent two to Ozzy. Now, if Ozzy gets voted out, you get them both back, or do you want to spread the wealth a little bit?
I think sending one to Ozzy ensures that Ozzy will play one and save himself.
That's a great point. That is a great point. If you send him two, one's expendable. You
Yeah,
don't want that to happen. And also, I think now we've had a tribe swap, and she was on the other tribe with Rizzo. So like she's kind of this is like sending it to an ally. Like they were on the original tribe together.
yeah.
So yeah, I like the move sending it to Rizzo. Although she, as Rizzo says, she doesn't know his whole deal. Where last season he got the idol and then kept it the entire season. He
Good
just like
point.
threatened it, like Russell style.
The Riz God knows what to do with an idol tribal.
Is that your Rizzo?
Yeah,
That's not Rizzo.
it's me, Rizzo.
I'll be back next week with a Rizzo. I'll have to hone it, but it's not that. That's like,
Ha ha ha
well,
ha.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like just typical Gen Z with what you're
Well, I think
doing.
that is what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're not really tapping into Rizzo so much.
Yeah.
Uh, Joe, nothing from Joe aside from like, Zach Brown band's awesome. No Tiffany either. We barely had Tiffany this whole season though.
No,
Hard for Tiffany to get airtime.
I saw someone saying on the internet, like, you know how they do those like confessional counts?
Yeah. Oh, Zach Brown has more than
Zach
her.
Brown has more confessionals than Tiffany.
How many did he have? Do we know? He might have more than a few people. More than Chrissy, maybe.
No, no, we've gotten a little bit of crazy.
Camilla, haven't had much Camilla.
Well, that's what you get for casting boring people on Survivor 50.
You're wrong about Camilla. Moving on to Sela. Charlie, as we said, what the hell was his talent? I'd like to know. That was weird. But we got a lot more of him about I want Rizzo out. We didn't talk about this last week. We learned his whole motivation for wanting Rizzo out. Rizzo said, I was aligned with Soph, but I voted for Savannah. And now he's like, I got to get this guy out.
It's honestly sort of fascinating. Like the way that like what happened on your first season of Survivor can like haunt you. Like
That's what makes Joe interesting this season. That's like the
yeah,
only thing that makes Joe interesting this season.
yeah, and it also was the impetus for Charlie switching his vote. Like Mike White freaked him out with all that stuff about Gabby.
Christian,
But what did I say?
Charlie.
Oh yeah, Christian.
Yes, totally. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but yeah. So who are we talking about?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Mm-hmm. His whole
Right,
thing with
right.
Rizzo.
So yeah, his thing was like Maria.
Good
Maria?
job. Yeah.
Is that her name?
Mhm.
She voted for the other person. Who beat him?
I was gonna ask you that.
I don't remember.
Kenzie.
Kansas. All right. So Maria, who is his number one all season, ends up on jury, votes for Kenzie.
But the thing is, Kenzie wins by a vote of like 5-3 or something. So if she votes for Charlie, it's 4-4. And then that guy Ben would have to decide. Remember Ben?
Yeah, but maybe he would have picked Charlie.
He might have picked Charlie.
Yeah.
It would have been really close because that whole season he has those like night terrors, and Kenzie's the one up at night
That's
helping
a
him all
good
night.
point, man.
I've always wondered who he would pick, and I don't know if
Yeah.
we really have that answer or not.
Well, why don't you tweet at him?
I don't know if I can find him. I think he's on Instagram more than Twitter.
All right.
I'm sure that knowledge is out there. I mean, it seems like Charlie, by how sad he is, it seems like
Knowledge
he
is
probably might have won.
power, Logan.
I don't have that power. I don't.
You don't have that
By
advantage.
next week, I'll try to figure it out.
All right.
But I also want to bring up Rizzo is lying about this. Rizzo was not closest to Soph. Rizzo was closest to Savannah, but I think he had to say, I was not close to Savannah to start this season because Savannah's there. So now he's caught in this lie where he's like, I was closest with Soph, but I voted for Savannah, which is not even true. And that's what's making Charlie mad. A lie. So that sucks for Rizzo.
Interesting. Yeah.
It is
interesting. Screwing him up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome.
Charlie fucking hates Rizzo now, though. Like they're keep being shots of like Charlie like side eyeing Rizzo. Like
it's like Aubrey. Like
who is this fucker?
F you, Genevieve.
Yeah.
It's Who do you want to win, Charlie or Rizzo? Probably Rizzo.
Neither.
You hate them both. You hope they both go out in the same episode.
No, I think I like them about as much as each other. Like I think like either of them winning would be unobjectionable.
I would like for Charlie to win, I think, because it would be nice for Rizzo to go out with the idol because then Genevieve can get it back.
I think if Charlie wins this season, he's made a place for himself. And
totally.
Never voted out.
Never voted out. He would join Kyle, Michelle, and Jenna Maraska.
Yeah.
Those are the three.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
I have to bring this up. Say we have 14 episodes this season, which is stretching it. Usually we have 13 episodes a season. I think the only one in the 40s to have 14 was season 46. I looked all this up yesterday.
Oh, that was so annoying.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
That was worthless.
And then, but give them the benefit of the doubt. Say they have 14 episodes this season. Okay. There are still 20 people left in the game. Or like 19 people. So we have to go in the next 10 episodes. Say we get down to final 6 for the finale. In the next 9 episodes, we have to lose 14 people. So there are going to be episodes where we're just losing like 2 people and one person's, we're just getting like forgetting about like, oh, remember when Suri got voted out like randomly and we forgot about it? Like we're going to lose a lot of people that way. As like the first boot of a 2-boot thing. And it's going to suck.
I guess that's true. Yeah, like next week they made it clear that like both only the winner is safe from tribal. We're gonna get 2 tribes going.
Yeah, but that's another thing that's annoying about this Zach Brown. We spent 10 minutes on this Zach Brown thing that could have been spent really like we're struggling for time more than they realize. I think, and that's what's also annoying about it. But anyway, no Suri this episode.
That's not true. She tried to give Dee a hug.
She did, and Dee was like, I'll cry even if you give me a hug.
And she's like, I'm that way too.
I mean, there was a little, all right, so there wasn't no Suri, but nothing like that big of Suri. And there was like the part where she's judging the contest. It's like,
but you know what? Like Suri's taken the target off herself. And that's the key with Suri. If she can get through like the first couple votes, then she's good for a while.
Oh, of course, yeah. But also, like, she's on the tribe with Jonathan. It's also possible, like, if this tribe lost any of these 2 weeks, Suri could have been voted out.
I mean, maybe, but
hey, you're on the team with Jonathan.
We only spend time with Vatu.
Yeah. How do you know the names?
I only know that one.
Uh, D. We mentioned all the stuff with D. Amazing week for D. Jonathan. Uh,
Yeah, he killed it in the challenge, and then he was like, "Oh, that was a hard one."
yeah, but that was fun. Hard but fun. He
Yeah.
mentioned Alabama shout out. He said, "I'm from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Look at
Do you know where
me."
that is?
Oh yeah, of course. It's like the bottom.
It's the
The
bottom.
beach is down there. I've been there a few times. And then there was the one part that I thought was pretty funny. He's like, he was like, we didn't even get a handshake from Zach Brown. That sucked.
Yeah.
Reminded me of those old, remember those old family visits where it's like, I'm gonna let you spend the afternoon. You two can hug. You two, you can go give him a handshake, and you two have to just wave at each other
They
from the
did
mat.
that?
There was like
They
one season especially. I can't remember the exact one.
I don't remember them parsing it out like that. I just remember like, all right, can I hug her? No.
That was definitely a thing too.
Yeah.
It was like that. Remember the All Stars reward challenge where it was like, I'm gonna have the big feast. Amber is gonna have the burger and
Yeah.
the fries.
Yeah, I love that.
And then the person at the bottom is gonna have like water and a coconut or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's like it yeah, the it's like and she's gonna have chilled water and a salad,
She's got PB and J.
and she's gonna have seawater and
That's awesome.
one leaf.
That's so good. Why
Yeah,
do we not do that anymore?
I know,
Fuck.
amazing.
I hope we have the auction this season. That'd be fun. Oh, that might be when Mr. Beast shows up. When I got to be honest, that kind of looks like an auction setup when Mr. Beast comes out.
That is like
That'll be exciting, right?
no, it's like a specter, like a dark specter hanging over this
Dark
season.
Cloud.
Yeah,
You're right. And it made me less excited knowing like how much time we spent on this. I hope that's
yeah.
not a thing for all of these people.
I
Glad
mean,
Billie Eilish
Mr.
didn't come out.
Beast doesn't deserve it.
Why? He's number one. He's got 100 million YouTube followers.
Yeah, but I mean, aren't they all like 8-year-old boys?
Yeah, but he still gets more views than like the Oscars and shit. That is crazy.
That is wild.
But it is all little kids.
What
Yeah.
is this world?
Yeah. So we got Rick. Not much Rick Devens. He juggled. He said, Jonathan, you're the motor behind this tribe. Being nice to Jonathan. That's good. Rizzo, we talked about. Whatever. We go to Vatu. Angelina almost voted out, but not.
Well, yeah, the machinations, the voting machinations at Vatu, I found interesting.
Same.
All right, so none of the plans involved Ozzy. So Ozzy was just like the original plan was vote out Angelina. They were like, let's just let him do that. Which is like a bummer for Ozzy. Like Ozzy, they showed him pissed off next week, and like I get it.
I get it too, but he could have been voted out.
He should say, "I'm a free agent."
I think that's what he's gonna do. Yeah,
I hope so.
I think we're gonna get that.
But I've never seen someone lobby for a White Lotus cameo harder.
Yeah, like he had to make it so clear when Mike's on his way out. Like I was not part of that vote. I can't believe I was blindsided. Oh, I'm so blindsided, Mike. This sucks. When you're writing, make sure you put an Ozzy character in.
Yeah,
because I'm so blindsided.
So
you think he's writing at Ponderosa like already?
I think he has to be.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear like the stories of people like we were like from who Savannah's like I was trying to talk to Mike, but he was just writing the whole time. He wouldn't interact with us. He was just writing up a storm. The White Lotus 4. That'd be cool.
Well, it's already all cast, and I think they
really. Who do we got?
Max Greenfield's in there.
All right, I like that.
I don't remember who else.
I'll look it up.
Oh,
I forgot I have to read these notes.
Anyway, fucking. So the big plans at this point were Mike wants to vote out Emily Flippin, right? So Mike White, he brings in the David versus Goliath alliance, right? But he can tell that Christian likes Emily.
Well, he's a David. The other two are Goliaths, so he kind of sticks out a little bit.
Right. So he He goes to Christian in the water and he's like, listen, Christian,
Bucko.
Emily is Gabby. She's Gabbying you. And the intention of this is to make Christian see things from his perspective and say, like, oh, you're right. I can vote for Emily now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the memory of Gabby is so traumatizing to Christian that he comes up with his own plan to get rid of Mike. All right. So he recruits Stephanie LaGrossa and brings in the flip dog. And they've got their own plan. So like Mike White and Christian each have a 3-2-1 plan. Mm-hmm. Which is interesting. I like a 3-2-1 vote.
Of course.
And Christian's is ultimately the one that prevails.
Was it a 3-2-1? I think Mike was like, we're gonna get us plus Stephanie, and we're gonna vote out Emily. I think it was going to be like a 4.
I guess, yeah.
And then Emily and Ozzy were going to vote
together. Mike's was just like, we'll leave out Ozzy.
Right. And then Christian's like, no, if I go get Stephanie, then me and Emily and us 3, we can do a 3-2-1.
We could do a 3-2-1.
The old Cerise special.
That's
Was she the first one that ever did that? Can't be true. How did we go that long without it ever happening?
I don't know.
But it's like connected with her.
Well, yeah, because like so much of previous strategy was like, let's get a big alliance and we all vote for that guy.
But it's just amazing.
Yeah.
That it took, 12 years, 12 seasons for it? She's the best.
She's pretty great.
But I was glad
creative player.
What were you wanting to happen? Because honestly, when it got down to Angelina, Mike, and Emily, I was hoping we lost Mike of the 3. Which sucked.
I didn't want any of them to go. And I guess my thought was,
why not Steph?
As I think Mike White is maybe the most interesting character, but maybe the one I'm least interested in seeing play Survivor again.
I got no time for Stephanie. Like that's the thing is I don't even care about her as like a player or a character or anything like that. That was what I was thinking doing this. Like, why are the options Ozzy or Emily or Angelina? Why not Stephanie, who's there?
I think a lot of people were thinking that. It
was weird.
A lot of terminally online Survivor people like you. But
what is that? I'm watching a beach with people, and like one person's not being talked about as an option. I don't know. I don't understand why.
Because she's strong in the challenges and she's a good number for some of these people.
They just voted out Q last round. What do we care about challenges?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
But by the way, they have to regret that. The challenge was all about pushing a thing.
Yeah, when they were pushing that boat, I was like, I was thinking they could really have used Q in this challenge.
Yeah, it was really bad. You can see when the other tribes are trying to solve what was the word again?
Celebration.
They're trying to solve celebration. You can see the Aussie tribe in the background of every shot, still working on the boat. It was pretty pathetic.
Dude, that shot of them like crawling out of the net at the end of the challenge is so brutal.
I like the cameraman went in the net and like got one of them, like followed one of them coming out with the camera. That was pretty great. They're like, wait, stay in there. Let me go. Let me get in there. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So Christian, we're calling him Hubicki. That's like a thing. That's like I thought we were like that was like an accidental thing.
No, Probst is calling him that.
It's pretty consistent. It's at least happened in every single episode so far. So that's pretty weird.
Only Jeff though. It's not like anyone else is calling him Hubicki.
But no one else was like, "Hey, Mariano Donaldson." That was only Jeff.
I guess that's true.
It's just a Jeffism. That's why people were like, "He's a misogynist" because Savage, another great one. Because he never calls any of the women by their last name. But that'd be weird. Maybe that'd be weird. But anyway, so
he never did. I mean, I could see a few working. Wigglesworth, Wentworth.
I think that was just to differentiate. because they were literally both on the same season, second chances.
I guess.
I don't even remember if he was doing. He probably was, but I remember in Fishback, he was like Fishback. That was weird. But I want to bring up though, did Christian make a mistake? Because it does seem weird to vote out Mike. Mike's not going to vote you out. Like I could see his first time voting you out, but not this time.
I think it's an odd vote. I I don't think Mike White is the threat that Christian sees him as, but I can really understand that trauma response to that conversation.
Of course, but that's a reason I can see wanting to like keep Emily because like not viewing her as a Gabby, but to just flat out target Mike seemed like a leap.
I don't know. I think Christian saw that as like taking a step forward in his game. Like if I'm willing to take Mike out, then I'm really playing a new game. You know, it's
But
funny.
why?
Like Ozzy's fighting so hard for a White Lotus cameo. Christian already got one,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Fuck this guy."
He only put me in the background anyway. I don't have any lines. He clearly doesn't like me that much, not as much as Angelina. She had a whole scene.
Yeah.
I think his thing is he's just like at a table, like he's like in the background. But I do think it's like him and his wife. Mike put his wife on the show too.
Wow.
Which, by the way, weird fact about his wife, also named Emily.
Mm. Emily Hubicki.
That's right. That's right. Emily flipping Hubicki. Whoa. So Emily, we had some stuff about Emily.
Is Emily? I like Emily Flippin. She's a great character. Is she good at this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think
that's never been the argument for Emily though.
I know, but I think in my mind I was always like, she's got a good brain for this. Like,
she's like a smart woman, probably.
Yeah, but like, I think this week was the first time I realized I think she's very bad at Survivor.
Well, we didn't talk about last week the tribe swap where she spilled the beans to everybody about what Christian told her.
Yeah,
which I kind of saw though. Christian did that in a very bad, like they pulled Cirie to the side and told her everything. And then with Emily, he told her on the mat, and she was a little taken.
But she does that again. The fact that she like told Ozzy what was going on, and Ozzy still didn't cotton to it, like
that was crazy.
It's pretty bad.
And also, like Christian said, because the first thing she says is, "Does Ozzy know about this plan?" And Christian's like, "No, it's me, you, Stephanie. That's all we need. Ozzy's a little skittish or something like that." But the first thing they go sit in the camp, and Ozzy comes up and she's like, "Ozzy, Angelina's coming after me." That was just totally oblivious to I couldn't believe that, honestly. Yeah, Emily is bad.
And then everyone else was just sort of like, it's still the same.
Jonah Hill meme.
We're still doing Angelina.
Yeah, don't worry, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Ozzy sucks too.
Okay, leave Ozzy alone.
I love Ozzy.
You leave Ozzy alone and you leave Stephanie alone.
You leave Camilla alone.
Fine. Deal.
Okay, good. So I thought this was kind of crazy. So there's a part where when Christian tells Emily, Mike's targeting you, Emily goes, Mike? I never liked him. I knew I never liked him. That's what she says. I thought that was another cool Emily moment. Like everyone else is like, I want to be on the White Lotus. And she's like, F that. I never liked Mike White. F that guy. Screw him. But then
that's the response always when someone says someone's targeting you. I knew I never liked them.
You think? Some people, sometimes they get brokenhearted. They're like, oh, like Jawan. Remember Jawan last season? Anytime he found out somebody was targeting him, he was like scared. He was like, oh, are you serious? I saw that coming.
I don't remember who Jawan is.
Oh, he was one of the titular black people that got voted out in a row that made that season. So
is that the titular?
No, that's why I made a joke about it. But I just like saying that. But when Mike White, I want to say when he gets voted out, or when he's voting rather, he votes Emily, and he's like, oh, I gotta vote you out, but I still like you. That's what he says to her. And I thought that was kind of sad if he's watching that. And then Emily's like, I never liked that guy. F that guy. And then he's like, I still like you.
I think Mike can take it.
But that was kind of sad. I mean, he probably can take it. But I mean, if it were me, I would be sad about that.
Stephanie Grossa wrote down the full Mike White.
That was her?
Card. Yeah.
She had the last vote then, Mike White.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I love how they all they use their full names. They're always like Mike White, Emily Flippin. They're always using their names
They
like that.
don't with all of them. Emily
No.
Flippin is a special case. Like they really only refer to her as Emily Flippin, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's really her and Mike White. Those are the two that they
Yeah.
do. Is there anybody else?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to Ozzy as
Rick
his last
Devens.
name.
No, I don't even know. I've never heard anyone say it. I still don't know how to say it. I need somebody to say it. Please, somebody say his name on
Yeah.
television so that I
But
know what it is.
Yeah, you're right. Rick Devens is another one.
Riz God.
Rizgod.
Who else do we got? I liked when Mike White got voted out. You skunks.
Yeah, yeah.
Legendary. That's awesome. I guess that's it. Ozzy. I like the Ozzy. Zach Brown's gonna go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing.
I got some skills.
He seems like that's really his only strategy, though. So even still,
No, that's not true. I do think he's changing his strategy up this season. You're wrong about that. He was just you're doing recency shit because he was completely unaware of the vote this week. But
it was vintage Ozzy.
I think he's trying to change his game.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
It's just not working when you're playing with. Also, it's like he's on a hard trial. Like the three of these people played together. He's on a hard beach.
Yeah.
Good for him just surviving another round.
Yeah, get him back over there with Suri, and I think he's gonna thrive.
My Siri went off because I said Suri. She said, "Uh-huh." What the heck?
Well, you tell her that I didn't say that. That's not your fucking name, bitch.
Oh, she heard you. No, I'm just kidding. I have earbuds
Right.
in. Anything else that you want to bring up? We haven't mentioned the vote count. Angelina, Emily, Mike, Emily, Mike, Mike. So that's fun.
All right.
The next time, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Rizzo, there's a new operation, like Operation Italy. Do you remember what it was?
No.
I think Rizzo is going to be targeting Charlie, and he's calling it Operation Bad Blood.
Oh, is that a Taylor Swift reference?
I'm assuming that's a Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Reference.
Okay.
So that got me very excited.
So, Rizzo is being the Katy Perry.
Yes, although it seems like it's Rizzo's idea for this operation, so maybe Charlie would be the Katy Perry, and he's
so
the Taylor
Rizzo's
Swift.
being the Taylor Swift.
It kind of seems like that.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the one coming
Turning
up with
Charlie into Katy Perry, adding insult to injury.
Yeah, Charlie. Now we got Bad Blood.
Mm.
You know, it used to be Mad Love. Oh my God, Taylor. All right, Detroit. Anything else you want to say? What a great week. Sorry we weren't here last week. I know you guys were like, "Where's Combi set?"
Listen, I was in the hospital. If you're only
These people know.
listener,
I think these people know.
I think so too. But thanks for bearing with me. I'll be back for the rest of the season of Survivor. Looking forward to every week.
Thanks for giraffing with me.
What does that mean?
You gotta let it sink in.
Giraffing.
You said thanks for bearing with you, and I just wanted to let everybody know.
Oh my
Thanks for giraffing with me.
Logan.